Hello all, Namaste, Namaskara. I completed watching Metro in Dino. It's a sequel of a previous one, as in the story is not continuous, but it has the same theme of the part one. It has humongous, or I would say a multi-star cast, which has Anupam Kher, Neena Chopra, and Konkana Sen, Pankaj Tripathi, Sara Ali Khan, Aditya Roy Chopra, Ali Fazil, and Fatima Sana Sheikh. I mean, star cast is huge. And did I complete in one sitting? No. I took three sitting. First, tell me why I did it in three sitting. There are songs, okay. Of course, part one also had songs. Part three is literally like a musical, and then somehow the music does not hit you like how it hit in part one. It's almost the same tone, and they're trying to tell a story with the song, but then story does not progress. Like, I want to converse with you in a song. I would not want to sit through the whole song because it didn't happen once. It happened twice or thrice in the movie. Whenever the songs come, I used to like, oh, again. But the songs which goes to the story, I like it. But this was like, if the music was good, maybe yes. But then I somehow didn't like. I know Preetham and even Papo. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Papo and Papo. Papo, whatever. Even he's there. I was like, songs are good. I mean, it's not catchy enough for you to remember. But towards the end, there were two songs which make you emotional with the story. But somehow, I don't know, music fell flat according to me. I In Dino, that's my favorite song till now, and didn't do justice to it. And okay, everyone are in the story, and somehow it's kind of like, I don't know, they're kind of like cheating. They're having some affair. They're not happy in the marriage. Like Neena, what's her name? Meena Chopra. Yeah. She has two kids, Konkana and Sara. Konkana is already married to Pankaj, and Sara is on the verge of getting engaged, or her engagement has happened. In the meantime, she meets Aditya. So Dina Chopra, she wants to go to a college reunion. There she meets Anupam Kher. And Anupam Kher's story, what he does with he has a daughter-in-law, a widowed daughter-in-law, and what he does to make her move on to her life. Then Reena Chopra joins her. Their story is kind of nice, even after old, how, the couples try to rekindle the romance, husband and wife. Reena Chopra and Anupam Kher are good friends. So that story moved me to her. It's a daughter-in-law story. It's so good. And coming back to Konkana and Pankaj Tripathi, Pankaj cheats on Konkana, and Konkana will be like baiting him so that she can catch him red-handed, and she did catch, and she goes to her mom's place, and then there's a big fight. And then you get to know even Neena Chopra's husband, or as in father, had cheated on her mother. So these scenes bring you to tears, and what they go through, and how she did not leave because they had kids. And she's like, you don't bring the kids, it's not because of the kids, it's because you didn't have the courage to leave the marriage and go. And how Pankaj Tripathi tries to woo her, and she kind of, meets, they like have a getaway so that you can, let's give second chance to the marriage. So Konkana and Pankaj Tripathi are in Goa, they go have a vacation. But then Konkana doesn't want to have a vacation because she hates him. In the meantime, she meets a guy who's much younger. I don't know where I've seen him. He's a handsome fellow. I've seen him some other movie. I can't put a name to his face. Very cute banda. So, and she kinds of get in the moment and tries to, they kiss, and they're about undress, and then she's like, no, I still love my husband. But she doesn't tell it to Pankaj, and then you're like, okay. So this is the kind of the movie where, husbands or wife accepts husband who has an affair, and Pankaj Tripathi actually does follow her around. And then this is the climax. She asks, "Don't you want?" And he actually sees them in the room, and she's like, "Don't you want to know what happened that day?" And he's like, "No, I don't want to know what happened that day. I just don't want to lose you anymore." So I think that's the big thing. Like every time you ask, right, what if I cheat on you? Would you accept me? And then they're like, okay, they love each other. And I don't know how I feel about that, but I really felt good about the ending. How they two get together, but I don't know if that's what should have been the ending. And here, Sara Ali Khan is getting kind of, how do I tell, sexually harassed by her boss. She and her boyfriend are in the same company. He knows, even though they are engaged. Boyfriend does not tell or announce in the office. She's like, let's announce. But he's like, if you announce, the boss who like touches Sara Ali Khan inappropriately, he will, you know, take all the anger on me. So I don't want to do that. And you're like, dude, your wife is being, or your would be wife, fiance is being touched inappropriately. Just because you tell that you're gonna get married, the problem is gonna get solved. But he's like, no, I'll not do that. And then Sarah actually tells in the starting of the movie that she's not the kind of girl who can confront people. So the focus is not there, but it's there. It's a part of the story. And she has this, she slaps him, she resigns, and then in the meantime should have met Aditya Roy Chopra, and then she kind of gets feelings towards him, and then she breaks off the engagement and go to him. And it's a very similar scene like part one, where Konkana goes to Irfan, you know during the Goda scene where he'll be going to get married. Here also she kind of runs, and Aditya is getting married to someone else, and she's like, I love you, and all this drama happens. That's also kind of cute. And she doesn't want to marry, she's like, I just love you, and then all the complications, and they do end up getting married. So that's also cute. And then Ali Faisal and Fatima Sheikh. Okay, Fatima. That story. Ali wants to be a musician. They both are in love, college buddies. They get married. He is in a corporate job in Bangalore, but he's like, if I don't try, I'll be a loser. Like, my father was a great musician, but he was always a loser. So here Fatima is like pregnant, and he's like, if I have the child, then I'll always have to work. I'll not be able to fulfill my wish. I'll be a I can't be a musician. So she's like, let's abort the baby, you continue your dream. And she was in Delhi, she had a career in Delhi. She's like, you continue your music journey or give it your all, otherwise you'll have regrets, and I'll go to Delhi and continue my career. And there she does not decide. She tells Ali that he or that she gets abortion, but she does not get abortion. She goes to Delhi, and there she meets a man who's a single father who is working a colleague, and she kind of develops a feeling for him. And they're like, it doesn't go forward because she always gets his call and it's there, but then it's being romanticized. I'm like, why in this movie everyone is cheating? Why? She didn't cheat technically, but you see the attraction is there. And then he comes, and then he suspects Fatima and Aditya. Those three are buddies, okay? Ali, Aditya, and Fatima. He suspects those two, and he's like, I don't even know if the baby is yours or not. So he's just angry. And then she goes back to Mumbai and support him. And finally he get a chance, and later she decides to get aborted. It's too much drama. And then you think she gets her abortion done, but then no, she does not get it, and he regrets it. He comes and like, I'm sorry and all, but then he's like, it's too late. No, I know. She's like, no, it's not too late. And then he's struggling in Mumbai, and there's a special cameo by Imtiaz Ali. I'm like, this story would have been okay 5 years back. But now, with so much of social media, if he's a good musician, I'm sure he could have uploaded his music in YouTube or anywhere else. He may not have become famous, but at least his journey would have been smoother or a little better. I don't know, somehow I felt the story is a bit, it would have worked 5 years back. And they also have happy ending. So at the end, since Sarah and Aditya are getting married, all the cast come together except Anupam Kher. Anupam Kher is just a friend, and too much of drama happens. So I kind of felt this having affair or romanticizing outside marriage was a bit more, and I felt everyone is having an affair and everyone are not happy in the marriage has ups and downs. I kind of get it what they're trying to tell, or maybe it's related to people, but somehow I don't want to believe that, or maybe not believe that. I don't want those things to be justified in a movie. I don't know, I kind of get it, but I don't know, I didn't like it in the movie. Maybe the portrayal was wrong, I don't know. And then movie overall, I mean, there is not one story which has more importance than the other. I felt everyone had almost equal screen space. And there's a parallel story where Kangana and Pankaj's daughter is not sure of the sexuality, and Sarah Ali Khan tells just to kiss a Masi, right? She's like, kiss and find out. And there's a scene where she kisses a boy. Obviously, he would have told I love you, she would have told I love you. And she kisses a girl in a tent where they'll have camping. That girl does not talk to this girl afterwards. I kind of get it. You cannot kiss a girl without her consent. It's awkward. She does not know about her sexual orientation, I understand, but the other girl might know, or she may not be interested. And to give that advice to a 15-year-old girl to kiss without consent, uh, not okay, not cool. I didn't like that part. The girl also has scenes, as in she has a lot of screen space, lot, or she has screen space. uh the overall movie is okay. If you want just the feel, you can watch it, or if you have better things to do, you can skip it. So that's all for now. Thank you. Bye bye. Namaste. Namaskar.